That's not what I was gonna say.
Point your
Oh yeah.
You're good now.
Maybe I can figure out this microphone thing this time.
Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I've still got sound on here.
Maybe I can figure out this How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you? You have a good night?
I had a good time at work. I didn't make a lot of money. It was good.
Oh, it sucks.
Sorry, I was just freaking out about the Philadelphia thing, the pool thing.
Yeah, that's good.
Isn't that like crazy to you?
What, that
Like,
no one took them?
yeah, but like it's like just more than I thought. I thought it would be. I thought it'd be like 25%. It was like 9 or 8.
Yeah, it's a pretty big split. I guess you never take 0-3 teams in pools.
That team was 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
But I mean,
I keep thinking.
same thing. How was your night?
Good. Spent time with my nieces.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Bath came visited me. It was nice.
Yeah, how's he doing?
It's good. He looks good. But Bath's such a solid guy, man.
Yeah.
How could anyone say anything bad about him? He's literally the nicest person that's around.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to put the New England Buffalo game on.
Oh.
Cletus has New England winning in a 38-3 blowout.
Cletus Burns? That's a cool name.
That is a cool name.
I think Cletus is due for a comeback.
But did it ever leave?
That's a good. Maybe we're not in tune with rural America. We're not cultured. Ooh, where do I want to go with this? I think I'm going Browns Ravens.
Can you put on
Or do you want to do Chiefs Lions on this screen?
just put all three up, or put those two up, and then I also want the Carolina game.
Okay, sweetie.
I've got Buffalo +7, Detroit +7, and
Very good.
and Carolina half.
I think I like Carolina today. It's pretty good.
Well, I looked at after I made them, I found that I think it was William Hill does like bet percentages of total money and total bets, and those were 3 of the top 5 bet games. And this was fourth, and then New Orleans Dallas was third, which I'm probably gonna take New Orleans later.
Yeah. What a fucking boob. Excuse me.
And I was thinking about taking Cleveland, but I didn't do it.
And so let me just see this Cleveland dumpster fire happen before, you know. What are you doing, Jordan? Well, that maybe isn't a good thing to say.
When I got a phone call at 10 a.m., my wife thought a John was coming over, and it happened.
Yeah, they're usually lingering out front of my building. Just waiting for me to put the sign out, eh?
Yeah, just cruising.
Good call back.
So Amendola's not playing today.
No. Edelman's in, right? That's what I read.
Yeah, he's lined up in the slot.
Sack, Baltimore. Is that really surprising, though? I'd like to see the Lions and the Bills win the game. That would be rad. That would be a fun day.
Yeah. One of these weeks. Unless we're going to get two perfect 16-0 teams. Does New England play Kansas City this year?
I don't think so.
Well, Buffalo holds them on the first drive. Baltimore holds them on their first drive too.
Yeah. Look at this run, like the blocking on it for carry on. It's just perfect.
Well, this is one of the ways you should be attacking the Chiefs.
Yeah, absolutely.
But teams stop running the ball because of obvious reasons. But it hasn't exactly worked out for other teams.
Not yet, at least. That's 3rd and inches. This is stuff I don't understand. Did the Lions really take a timeout at 3rd and inches? Yeah. Okay. Is clock management a use? This is a good question, Big Rye.
Mm-hmm.
Is clock management universally blundered in the NFL?
Yes.
Okay. Aside from Bill, and we're going Bill, maybe Sean Payton.
I think it's a little bit unfair because we're probably going to focus on all the mistakes. And we don't focus on how many good decisions are made.
Yes, so we have a negative bias towards coaching decisions in general.
Yeah. I was just thinking if Harbaugh didn't have Flacco for all those years, how much better he would have been.
They won the Super Bowl, I mean, and Flacco played really well some of the seasons.
But is Harbaugh underrated?
Yes. I have him. I gave him a high rating, I think, on the. Because it's about getting your guys ready. Because you said it best too. I think it was Cleveland. You're like, how are there this many procedural penalties?
Yeah.
You notice Baltimore doesn't do stuff like that. They just don't. So yeah, because Harbaugh is a special teams coordinator, right? His team, the worst his team is a 7-9 team every year. It's just not a coincidence.
Yeah.
And it's not like Baltimore's roster blows you away. And the other thing too is Baltimore's defense is they lose 2 guys and it's nothing. Just the next 2 guys up, because everyone in the league wants whoever they have.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
And they get 5th round guys to rotate in. And then the other thing too, like Zadarius Smith, he got 8.5 sacks last year, and he was getting paid like he got 18 sacks, and it's working out in Green Bay. So I mean, he's more or less like the high end of the rotation for Baltimore. It's just impressive. Baltimore punting here, everyone.
How much is Jarvis Landry getting paid to make fair catches?
$16 million. Well, that's a good deal, right?
And it's not that we don't like when people fair catch. It's just I don't know what else he does.
Ryan Switzer guy though.
Yeah. Okay.
Bang for your buck though, right?
There is a lot more bang for your buck. New England in disarray here on defense.
It's kind of nice. You know what I kind of thought the Bills' plan should be is like a lot of QB running.
Oh, that was a good job by 55 on the Patriots. Is that Long? Is he still in the league?
No. That could be Winovich.
I think Winovich is a 70s number.
70s?
And he also has the long hair.
Oh yeah.
Is that it's probably John Simon.
Yeah.
Detroit in the red zone?
Yeah.
No, not quite, but pretty
Quite how I
close.
thought they were. Around the 26-yard line. Excellent play. Excellent play.
I watched Mahomes' QB camp with Gruden yesterday.
Yeah.
And he spent a lot of time talking about Stafford, just because they're both guys from Texas and both guys with really good arm talent. So
Yeah.
This might be a game where Stafford wants to compete. Let's say.
I think Stafford's always been a baller. Like, because people get really upset about like fantasy points has a too much of a direct correlation based on what people think of a player as success. Right? Like Russell Wilson used to be a good example, and Alex Smith. Those are guys that win all the time.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson used to not really fill up the stat sheet. Of course, he's improved on those numbers.
Dak Prescott too.
Yeah, Dak Prescott. Mind you, in fantasy, he's probably the best player right now aside from Mahomes.
Yeah. It's a pretty small sample. I don't think Dak's going to keep that up the rest of the year.
Off, obviously, like me if I had freckles. But. I feel like I need a heavier back on the goal line. Why don't they have a bowling ball? Why doesn't every team have one?
Well, they had Zenner before.
Zenner's a thin white guy, man.
He's not that small. He's not like the 230-pound bruiser that you want, but.
What up, Scrub a Dub? 1, 2, 3.
What's going on, Scrub? It's good to see you too. Oakland.
Oh, Oakland. Nice.
Morrow with an 18-yard receiving touchdown.
It's good for the dog. Hey, the Chargers only scored 3 points. This is a nice start to the morning. Mind you, I guess you have optimism in every game you take an underdog in the first 5 minutes. Not if you're watching this Cleveland game. It's not fun. Football's so interesting in that you never get a good sample at a team ever, even a window. Because 16 games is just so minimal, right? Whereas I feel like in baseball, you get enough reps. Like you're still not going to get a good sample in baseball, but it's still, you're going to get more of a look.
Yeah. Well, each play just means more in football.
Yeah.
Like there's still guys are playing anywhere from 60 to 90 snaps.
Oh no. No one got open. That's unfortunate. They should just ran it 4 times. They had it at the 6-yard line, guys. I mean, the Lions did zeros, and Hawkins should just get open now. Just running into coverage.
Good catch by
a nice completion.
Yeah, to Damian Ratley. Giants put up a touchdown early. It looks like they're up 6-0. Yeah, boy Daniel Jones.
I've been a big Daniel Jones fan, everyone. Really big Daniel Jones fan. You just in the preseason, that's the best quarterback play I've seen from a rookie ever in the preseason. So I mean, you can only how much can you really extrapolate that he's going to be successful off of those, playing scrubs? But it wasn't necessarily the points or the statistics he put up. It was the difficulty of throws. I hadn't seen anything like that. And some of his throws against Tampa Bay were incredible. So I stand by it. I think Daniel Jones has a good chance of being one of the top quarterbacks, but we'll see. It's a long season, long career, and we're very early in it. Who scored the touchdown? Wayne Gallman. Really relishing in the role. He's the new Saquon, right?
Wayne Gallman played fine last year.
Oh, he's not a bad player. It's just...
He's not Saquon Barkley, but he's a respectable backup running back. I like Wayne Gallman coming into the league.
Yeah. Excuse me. Oh.
I like how you get close to the mic for sneezes than you do actually talking.
Yeah. Well, fat guy's got a little cold here, Big Ryan. I took my cold effects. I buffed up on vitamin C. All for you, pal. I had some salty protein.
Oh, picked off by Devin McCourty.
That's 4 picks for Devin McCourty, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Allen tried to really lay that in there.
Oh, the Browns got a false start, everyone. That's weird.
There might have been a fumble at the end of this. Dawkins came out with the ball.
Sean Hockley.
Oh, no way.
Who's that, Robert Foster they tried passing to?
It looks like John Brown.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He kind of saw it late. He could have came back to the ball to make a play, but when you're running that fast and you turn your head around and the ball's coming, you can't really make those adjustments that quickly. It looks like he was down because they're not even looking at this as a fumble at the end.
Tennessee, touchdown.
A.J. Brown, 55 yards.
Wow, this is a nice morning here, Big Rye.
Yeah, it's been good so far. You know what I've seen early from Mayfield is he's actually stepping up in the pocket when there's pressure from the outside, which is nice to see because I was really worried about last week.
It was really weird in that game against the Rams. We were disappointed, to be honest.
I guess they're getting more pressure from the inside, but then they were playing who's the best guy in the league? Aaron Donald on the outside.
That's my point was you wouldn't have practiced this scenario and you would have thought, hey, maybe this guy's going to get pressure.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I know Joel Bitonio is still a premier guard in the league. It's just Aaron Donald, his level of talent is just I don't even know. It's the best we've really ever seen.
Yeah. Here's the Wayne Gallman receiving touchdown.
He's wide open.
That was really good from Jones. He went through 3 reads there, and he threw it to a guy that was, it was his check down, but it didn't look like he had any intention of going there.
Oh, this run by Shady McCoy you guys are missing is hilarious. The ball is literally, there's not a lot of people around him, but the ball was literally a foot away from his body, and he's running along the line of scrimmage for a loss. Interesting stuff, let's say. Remember how much I used to hate him when he was on Philadelphia?
Yeah.
He slid, and that bothered me so much.
Well, you still don't like him.
Yeah.
He's just less relevant now than he was back then.
Yes. I did like that he gutted it out a bit in Buffalo, though. Like, I'm okay with that. He became more of a veteran. I like that kind of stuff. But I have a boner for Frank Gore, so.
That was a good block by, I think, Chris Hubbard.
Yeah. And Chubb's a boss, by the way.
Chubb's really good. It'll be interesting to see how much Hunt plays when he comes back.
I know. We're all interested, especially you, Mr. Hoarder.
Yeah. I had to think about that for a second. Well, I was thinking about in that one league, in both leagues, somehow Darius Geis got dropped. And both leagues have an IR spot, so I have no clue how that works. Talking fantasy football now. So I picked up Geis in both leagues, put him on IR, and then I had extra spots open. So in one of the leagues, I picked up Golden Tate, who's coming off suspension.
Yeah. In a team that's all of a sudden a throwing threat.
Yeah. Miami with the touchdown.
Miami gets a touchdown?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone, if we're playing a drinking game, take a real big swig.
Let's see what it is. It's a Devontae Parker.
40-yard touchdown reception. Ooh, that'll be good. Maybe Survivor?
Yeah, that would be nice. I'm sure a lot of people took the Chargers.
It'll be nice. If they have a bad performance against Miami, it'll be a nice rebound to get to bet on the Chargers. A pretty decent team.
Especially if they're at home.
At home, yeah. It's going to be nice. We're already looking ahead, guys.
Always.
I don't like how they played defense there, the Ravens.
No, Farrell Brown, I believe it is. Oh, what a catch here by, I'm guessing James White. Yep. On Matt Milano.
Yeah.
Oakland up 13-0.
Josh Jacobs. No. Who is it? Who got a touchdown then?
It might have been a defensive touchdown.
Looks like it was.
Here we go. It's a T. Davis 60-yard
Trevor
rushing
Davis.
touchdown.
Oh, I feel like they already got a return on their 6th-round investment.
And Brandon Bolden with a touchdown for the Patriots.
This is amazing. I'm sorry. Brandon Bolden, and Trevor Davis. I'm liking these. This is a fun.
It's an interesting. Third and 2 for the Browns.
Browns driving. Falcons just got touchdown.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
Dontrell Hilliard back in the lineup for the
Dontrell.
Browns. He was inactive last week because of a concussion. Good play design here too. They pretty much rubbed off every guy, and Hilliard was open. Kind of plays you see at the goal line, but it's 3rd and 2. You get the same kind of design.
Ooh, Mahomes got pressured nicely here.
Has to throw it away.
Yeah. Robinson almost is emerging as a 1 in Hill's absence.
Yeah.
Mind you, I've never thought Watkins as a 1, really. Nice work, Cleveland. Good job. These play. Oh, man. Look at Mahomes. Look at this hit he takes.
Yeah. He talked about how he's willing to put his body on the line.
He says everything. He interviews really well, that guy.
Yeah. He loves football.
Mahomes a total pro. Got to give him credit here.
Well, it helps when your dad played professional sports.
Yeah, you're going to have a good lens into how to be a pro. This has got to be on the Chiefs.
This is dangerous. So Browns in the red zone.
This is an inside zone run by Chubb.
Good play by Matt Judon. He threw Hubbard off of him and tackled him for a 1-yard gain.
Why is Mayfield helping him up? I'm sorry. I just don't. I'm old school, guys. I like when you hate the other team. Before the game, after the game, and during the game. That's me. At the end of your career, sure. By the way, Derek Carr's pitching a perfect 6-for-6 game.
That's good.
It's a good start.
They're gonna be able to run the ball a lot in this game.
Well, they're built to do that. Chiefs lining up for a field goal. I don't see who got the touchdown from Atlanta. 7-7 in the Falcons-Titans game.
Here we go. We'll see it right now. It's an Ito Smith.
Ito Smith. Browns touchdown to Ricky Seals-Jones. Interesting. A lot of interesting names getting
touchdowns
points,
today. Yeah. Yeah, good point.
I've never had Popeyes. Have you?
Yeah. Chicken's really good. Their biscuits though are it's like a stick of butter.
Yeah.
Like you think not a good stick of butter.
Yeah. It's not that European twangy butter. It's
No, it was serious. Well, that's great. Goskowski missed an extra point.
Well, that'll hurt old fat guy's fantasy team. Jeez. Although in the other one I picked up Aldrich Rosas.
Well, that's probably gonna be a good one.
Us too, Gavin. We would like a Bills up. Bills upset at home. Winning at home should be a reasonable thing. I know the Patriots are the Patriots, but it's.
The Bills are live in this game. This isn't everyone and their grandma is betting the Patriots.
I mean, they could still get blown out, but whatever. I think we believe the Bills is the right play here.
Bills 1st and 10 from their 37-yard line.
Ugly throw from Allen.
I don't know if
Beasley.
I don't know if that was on Allen or Beasley.
0 for 4 for 0 yards and INT. Looks like my Madden box scores.
That was a good catch by Demarcus Robinson last week.
Yeah. That's how you get paid $10 million a year by another team.
That was pretty bad by whoever 36 is on Philly. Oh, what's going on, Wook Dog? Good luck to you too.
All right. Big Whoop Dog fans on this side of the booth. The pleasure's ours, sir.
Yeah, it is.
He was good. He's the least square of our viewers, I feel like. Whoop Dog?
Wook is, I'd say Mickey Hill as well.
Yeah, Mickey Hill
micro
too.
odds. Wook only 2 games behind us.
Yeah. He picks like us, so it's interesting. Like, I don't think him and us have too many different selections every week. We're like overly non-square. We could probably switch that up a bit. There's a nice face mask in the Chiefs-Lions game on Kerryon Johnson. So I didn't see a flag go up though, but this should be a... They should bump them up a few yards because the Lions are around midfield right now. Oh, Chiefs missed their field goal. I didn't even notice. That's great. Oh, and a flag. Pretty much on TJ Hawkinson. This is going to be PI on Anthony Hitchens. Lions are driving again. This is nice, everybody.
And Carolina's up 3-0.
Yeah, well, this is a nice start to the morning. Obviously, well, historically, when everything goes your way in the morning for Big Ryan and I, clearly we're not going to cover anything, right?
I remember that one week we were 8-0 going into the fourth quarter and somehow ended up.
We lost all of them, right?
I think we went like 2-6.
Another touchdown for the Pats.
Oh, that's too bad. I didn't see what happened. Let's see what on this replay.
Looks like.
It definitely is. Matthew
Slater.
Slater.
This has got to be. Oh yeah, punt block.
Punt block by number 27. And Slater picks it up and scores. I think that's is that J.C. Jackson?
Who blocked it?
Yeah.
Looks like it. That guy is fast. Because remember I was looking up last year who they could keep up with.
And he was one of the top
Tyreek
guys.
Hill.
Yeah.
Him and Case and Crossan were like 4-3 and sub 4-3 guys.
Yeah.
And they're the guys who doubled him. They did a good job too. J.C. Jackson's Case and Crossan's not as good, but J.C. Jackson's becoming a startable player.
It was funny when the Patriots drafted all big receivers, but then they have all fast corners.
Yeah.
Just shows you where teams are leaning. That's a tough one for the Bills. You can't be giving up special teams touchdowns to the Patriots.
Yeah, they've blown this one, but.
Detroit dedicating themselves to the run.
As they should. This might be another flag on the Chiefs here. Yeah.
It tells me that...
illegal shift. No, it's on the lines.
Tells me that Patricia wants to control the clock and cut down the possessions for the Chiefs.
Well, we hear people say it sometimes. Mike Zimmer, the one who's talking about it at length this offseason the most, and they've certainly followed through. Minnesota's... We like Minnesota going through.
Well, it's easy with how. What's going on, Mickey? How you doing?
Nice, Mickey Hill. We got some minor celebrities in the house.
We do. All our favorites.
Luke Dog, Mickey Hill.
Yeah.
The Sharps. We got the Sharps in here.
We do have the Sharps. No Dylan Todd Fields.
But the squeaky wheel treatment with him. He's a fun participant.
Fun, lovable guy that you're more likely to run into on the weekend than I am.
Not in the circles you run in. I don't get it.
Big play by Marvin Jones. I didn't see it, but there's a lot of celebrating going on.
There's a lot going on. Our head's on a swivel.
Anytime Stafford's jogging up to the ball, it's probably a good sign. Oh yeah,
What a play.
This is Stafford drops a dime. Because I got Marvin Jones. I saw you drop Marvin Jones.
Pick up New York defense.
There you go.
I picked up the Jets defense, everyone. There's a lot of good things that's going to happen down the road.
There's a fat guy tip. A little tip from the fat guy, as I like to say.
I also have Chicago, so it's kind of easy.
That's
I would
true.
never have drafted Chicago if I didn't have an influx of draft picks, though.
What's nice, though, is that when you have a defense like Chicago, you can just pick the weeks where you need a defense.
Yeah, well, that's what I did with the Jets.
There you go.
Touchdown, Tremaine Pope, receiving touchdown for the Chargers. Chargers winning in Miami, big surprise, but only by 3, certainly not covering.
You said Tremaine Pope got the touchdown?
Yeah. Willie Snead with the catch at midfield. And the Lions driving. This is a nice morning, gentlemen, so far. Maybe we can get a Bills touchdown. That'd be great. Me and Bove, we made bets on fantasy defenses for the year. We drafted them. Oh, jeez.
Frank Gore breaks one. Picks up about 30 yards, I'd say.
It's a great run. Frankie. If Frank had more in the tank, he would have taken that one to the house.
Gus the Bus Edwards getting a carry for...
Touchdown, Hawkinson. The Lions are up.
That's good. It was interesting to see earlier that Hawkinson on third down in the red zone was actually used for blocking purposes. This time he gets to be in the end zone and make the play. It's stuff like this, right? It's stuff like... This is why people don't like Patricia. But they changed it on this next play. Not saying that Patricia had... I don't think Patricia's calling the offensive plays, but... You gotta love a little tip from the fat guy. That's right, Gavin.
Yeah, how could you not?
Oh, bad drop from Mark Andrews. I think one of the things that I've liked so far is Lamar Jackson's been a lot more accurate these first few weeks. We'll see if it continues. Because if he's accurate, that's going to be a tough team to stop on offense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh. Really good sack. I don't know who that is on the Browns, 23. It's Demarius Randall. He did a really good job there. He comes free on a corner blitz. He misses the first time, but he stays with it. I don't know. I guess Lamar Jackson thought he fell or slipped.
Lamar Jackson's not worried about a guy that size, I guess. I don't know.
It's true. Jack Doyle with a 5-yard receiving touchdown.
Indianapolis Colts. I think it's starting a comeback here.
Does the yellow show who's winning right now?
Yeah, we're in
Still too early to say.
way too early, but that's a nice. At least we know what basket of guys we're contending with.
Yeah.
He went out. That guy took Tampa Bay too. So the guy who's winning is doing the same strategy we are.
You got to figure there's always going to be a small percentage doing what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Well, there's 800 and something people, right?
Yeah.
It's a big prize for first every week.
Yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be nice the week that
You do win.
that it hits.
Nice 4-figure day.
It helps.
Yeah,
I'm thinking. Nice. I'm thinking for survivor pools that we need to be a little bit more square and just bet the difference.
I'm more square in Survivor than you. You're on meta levels I don't even know. But I took the Rams. I don't even like doing stuff like that. I was hoping because maybe some people are going to take the Chargers. The Dolphins are clearly live in that game. I like Lions up 10-0, eh?
Yeah, it's good. It's a good thing.
I like how they're showing old. That's not even Jim Brown. They had 4 retro picks of the Browns and they didn't use Jim. Finally, they did. And so I was gonna be outraged. I'm sorry.
Look at that helmet.
Yeah. Well,
how are you not getting gouged in the eyes every play?
Happened. In his book, that's what he talked about. He said his best games were against the Giants, and they were the least statistical reference. He said there was 10 guys on him grabbing his eyes and stuff, and he was getting 80 yards a game.
It's crazy.
Whereas against the Eagles, he said I was getting 200 a game, and I didn't even have good games. Another sack by the relentless Patriots defense, who's shaping up to be best in the league.
Yeah.
I said that with trepidations, but maybe I shouldn't have. Tennessee, A.J. Brown receiving touchdown.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, there's money on the Lions.
Yeah, we have the Lions +7. Plus we have, we're in a bunch of survivor type pool. Well, pick 'em pools. Yeah, sorry. We're in a bunch of pick 'em pools where we want underdogs to win.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in them, so we just go against the grain to have a unique pick sheet.
Mahomes going
deep.
How
does he have the power to throw that far? I didn't go anywhere, but.
Well, it's showing footage of him on his knees being able to throw it 65 yards. He has
a windup of like 8 inches and it goes 40 yards.
It's pretty good.
His wrist power is ridiculous. That guy must spend some serious time in his high school years.
When you're that dedicated, you can't stop once high school finishes. You gotta be working out every day.
Something human from the Chiefs here. Can we actually now? I hope they lose really bad so we could bet on. That won't change. This won't change it enough.
Well, if they lose bad enough, it could. You need like a Mahomes injury for people to.
No, it's bad for football. 35-yard run here by Patrick Mahomes. It looks like. Good play by the O-line. This is what a nightmare it must be to stop the Chiefs. You have everything covered downfield, and off he goes. Just impossible.
Mahomes looked back at the ref. I don't know why. I think he was looking if there was any sort of flags so he could just chuck it.
Inside zone run by the Chiefs, 31. Is that Thompson or Williams? It looks like Williams. Oh. Browns are starting to drive their own end. They almost fumbled it.
Wayne Gallman with his second touchdown of the day. The Giants are up 2 scores. That was completely botched. Whatever the Browns just did.
What a good job by Chubb to even get that though.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Wig Martindale's playing D coordinator here for the Ravens. That'll do it. You know what a good way to get a first down on 3rd and 13, guys, is to throw a tight end screen 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Nice one, Cleveland.
Well, it's to Hilliard, the running back.
Oh,
I don't mind that play.
I do. I don't like it. I'll voice it again and again. As Madden says, football is a forward game, not a sideways game.
All right, Buffalo.
Red zone. McCoy with a nice run with his loaf of bread. It's a nice morning, nice start.
Yeah, it has been good so far.
Now Josh Rosen, 6 for 6, 106 yards and a touchdown. That's great.
Buffalo with the stop on 3rd down. So they've it's a 3-and-out for New England. Hopefully Buffalo can
dangerous territory.
Yeah, they can get some good field position out of this. Here we get to see the Wayne Gallman touchdown. Mikey B pretty excited about the Bills 3-0 hot start.
I don't know, Mickey Hill. Let me think here. Big Rye, that's a technical question.
If we were gonna live cast multiple games, I'd have to do a lot of work behind the scenes.
So in short, we're not prepared to quite do that at this juncture, but perhaps going forward.
Yeah, I need more screens on my side, Mickey. I only got 3 working right now, so if I was going to go to any more, I'd lose a bunch of the other stuff I have up.
That makes sense. Can your video card handle more than 3?
No, but I could get a new video card to...
My dad lost his mind watching Tottenham the other day.
Yeah, why?
They tied a Greek league team, and he just kept swearing in Greek.
Why? He wanted them to win?
My dad loves Tottenham.
Oh, I thought he'd...
It's a rival Greek league team too, though.
Ah, okay. I see.
Olympiakos.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mickey, I just lose. I already... I've got a lot of screen to work with, but it just feels like it's never enough.
Big Rye's a real screen hog. You're an exciting young starlet, yeah?
Sure.
In your amateur film career?
Well, I'm getting a lot of money right now because I'm just doing guy work, but
yeah,
it pays double. Scary Perry taught me that.
It certainly does. You get $45 for that.
That was one of the better Perry jokes when if he's gonna do guy stuff, he has to get paid double.
Yeah. So John Quincy Adams offers him $90.
He's known to do stuff like that for to get ahead.
Show business. Yeah, everyone knows that.
Well, it's hard to get your SAG card.
Very hard. All right, the Browns are on defense against the Ravens are at the 45-yard line, 2nd and 1. Cleveland up 7-0 on the road. This is a nice start. And they just stopped the Ravens, just a few inches short. I'm thinking the Ravens are probably going to go for it here. That'd be my guess.
Well, it's still 2nd down, so hopefully they go for it on 3rd.
My bad. I got too many screens going on and Perry on the brain, so I misread the situation. Not the first time I've misread a situation, but it's early. We got some cobwebs going. The Raiders up 14-7 on the road against the Colts. That's a nice result. A nice way to start.
Yeah, Brissett only 1 for 5 with a touchdown.
Lamar Jackson with a sneak for the first down. So they did go for it on third, guys. Much to my chagrin.
Oh.
Another interception by J.C. Jackson. Looks like this could go the distance. Nope. Why wouldn't he cut across the field?
Yeah, just lack of awareness. Miami tied it up, and it's 10-10.
Nice, Miami.
Let's check the Survivor, see if anyone took the Chargers. Pretty much everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Someone took the Colts, a couple Rams, Seahawks, and Denver. It was nice last week that 2 people forgot to make picks.
Yeah, Stu was one of them.
That's too bad for Stu.
Yeah.
It's nice for us. Too bad for Stu.
Yeah. He said he did, but it just didn't go through on it. Like that, I can see that happen.
Yeah.
Wow, 3rd and 8 for the Ravens. Nice start by the Browns. Browns defense, this is kind of a good matchup for the Browns defense, I like to think.
Oh, what a play.
What a play in the Chiefs game. No, there's a flag. Oh.
If this is a hit on a defenseless receiver, that's like sickening.
That would be a travesty.
What a play.
Are you serious? How good of a play was that on Sammy Watkins?
I don't think the flag's on Coleman.
Coleman, cornerback for the
Detroit Lions.
Just punched out an end zone catch by Sammy Watkins. Like, and that's how he tackled. He led with the punch. It was just perfect, and the timing couldn't have been any better.
They must have picked up the flag.
Or it
must have been on the Chiefs.
What a play. That's play of the week. That might be play of the year for me right now. The defensive stuff is so difficult to do.
Yeah, from a cover perspective, it's really nice for us. It took 4 points off the board for the Chief, or at least 3.
It's just because the timing and difficulty of that it's so hard. Oakland.
Tyrell Williams,
Wow,
19-yard touchdown.
7.
That's good.
Tyrell Williams. Maybe I'll take a look at fantasy here. Just clicked 2 wrong bookmarks. How do you do that?
I've seen a lot of this helmet catch lately.
Like David Tyree?
Yeah. I watched the top 5 of the top 100 plays. There's some pretty good ones.
Certainly could be. The drive. Back when we had to put a mark on the stat sheet. Interesting.
Other than his one big play, he hasn't done too much this year.
He's got 0. Oh, you're talking about this year, yeah. His slant against the Jets, that was a nice play.
It was nice, but I don't know how useful a guy is if he can just make one big play every 4 weeks.
It's a lot of dollars per big play.
Yeah. Well, it's tough when a guy like Tyreek Hill does it, feels like 2-3 times a game.
You can pay less, but there's some other clouded reasons around that.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris Moore with a badly out of bounds catch.
Lots of aggressive throws in this Buffalo New England matchup. None have really paid off quite yet.
Brady got kind of hit there. That rarely happens. Ed Oliver did his job of nicely putting them to the ground, though. Wouldn't want to get a flag against Tom Brady. I feel like it would be a little bit easier, too. Can't put a grass stain on Golden Boy.
I think a lot of people would agree with you.
Buffalo with the ball and Cleveland with the ball. Cleveland has the lead, though, on the road in Baltimore. Is Hulk Hogan wrestling again? Please don't tell me he is.
There's Fox bought the rights to SmackDown, so they're going to be showing it on Friday nights, and I think one of their big pushes is the first week they're having like a bunch of legends come in. I don't think Hulk Hogan will be wrestling, but who knows? It's not like that guy even wrestled before.
No, he's not a good wrestler.
Walks around, gives this leg drop, and hulks out.
No, he wants to see how loud the crowd can get too by him doing one of these. Nice screen to Chubb on first down by the Browns at Nets 8 yards. Lions have the ball back up 10-3 at their own 25-yard line against the Chiefs, covering the spread and winning the game.
It's interesting you say that about Hulk Hogan, because I watched a video on YouTube this week about his biggest pop, and it happened in Montreal. And it was like 3 minutes the crowd didn't stop yelling. It's crazy.
Wow. Nice catch by Kenny Golladay here after bobbling it.
But to be fair, I'd cheer for 3 minutes straight too if I got to hear that song.
I'm a Real American's the best song ever. Chubb with a first down. The Browns are churning. The Browns are running on the Ravens,
which is surprising.
This is very surprising.
According
to Hugh Jackson, you can't run on Baltimore.
Well, I was going to say, very Sun Tzu. You've defeated the opponent before the game has even started.
You've been into some Art of War stuff here, Big Ry.
I have been. The Hugh Jackson. What we're referring to is Hugh Jackson a couple of years ago said that they couldn't run against Baltimore because of Brandon Williams.
So they just didn't.
So they decided not to.
How'd that work out for him? I'm just out of curiosity.
It worked out terribly.
Like every idea of Hugh Jackson. My favorite thing is that guy thinks he's unjustly fired.
Well, yeah, he only got 2 years to win. What was it?
One game?
Yeah. That's not fair.
Yeah.
You get
first down, Jarvis Landry.
You get 32 coin flips, and it land tails 31 times. It's just terrible luck for him.
Yeah, that's what it is. Up in the fourth quarter by 8 or more with 6 minutes left 5 times, and you lose every game.
Still, my favorite thing was when he decided to quarterback sneak with Kaiser. And there's like 12 seconds left. And then the team just, double reverse, triple reverse. Beckham going long. It's a pass. Oh, this might be PI though. No. That play was ridiculous. He still went for it. That was at least exciting. So anyways, the Browns had a triple reverse pass from Beckham to Damian Ratley, and Beckham had to elude two defenders, and he got by him, and he made a great throw, by the way, on the run. That was great. Man. I wouldn't say that was great. That was pretty impressive. He just chucked it. He could have easily ran for the first down. For it. Oh, absolutely. He might have scored a touchdown if he took off there. No. He might have. No, Big Rye. I like it better than him chucking it. Again? He just chucked it off. I guess that's the technical term. Yeah. Lions just punted and Lions balls out. Chiefs get back on it. Chiefs back on it. This Lions team they're out to play, man. They want to show they're not pretending as undefeated. Chris Jones very animated on the sidelines.
Mayfield's intercepted.
On a slant to Hilliard.
Maurice Kennedy. No, that was Landry. And Landry stopped his route to kind of avoid a collision. That was
sorry,
really
Hilliard.
bad.
Hilliard tried to make the tackle after.
That was bad. That was really poor from Landry. There's got to be some fire on the sidelines after that one. That was just bad. I'm putting that interception on Landry, not Mayfield. Even though Mayfield's throwing into traffic, it's kind of the nature of a slant route, to be honest.
I do like how Dazen has these video shorts instead of commercials.
Yeah.
Offensively, New England Buffalo pretty much tied in yards, 72-69, but
Defense and special teams getting it done as usual in New England.
oh, what a block by Edelman. I didn't even realize that on that Bolden reverse touchdown.
Well, you know me about people that block. It's my favorite. I like a complete player. Julian Edelman is a complete football player. He can play corner still, too. Find me a guy who will do that.
Yeah, they're a rare breed now. Most of those guys are in the booth.
What a ball. Mahomes is just, he's not quite connecting with his receivers, and this is a big shout out to the Detroit Lions defense. Their corners are playing awesome. This Lions defense is having a game, guys. This is impressive. Because they're at full tilt every time, especially when you're against the Chiefs. The threat of a touchdown is never ending. It's never ending. Oh, a keeper by Lamar Jackson. That's good. Oh, if he didn't get tripped, would have gone the whole way. It was about a 25-yard run.
You know what's interesting about playing the Chiefs right now is even when you're up a score, you still feel like the game's tied.
Yeah, absolutely. Because they have the ball, you could just count 6.5. Maybe might as well.
Yeah.
This is the lowest amount of points I think they've gotten at the start of the game in probably 2 years.
Well, they were held pointless. Was it against Oakland, and then they dropped 28 in the second quarter?
Yes, that's what happened. My mistake. Good correction, Big Rye. Usually not good with the memory, but
I just remember that they dropped 28 points in a quarter and didn't score the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, Hardman kind of. Yeah, it looked like Hardman came off his route. Oh, good job by James White here, getting a surprise carry on 3rd and 1. Duke Johnson with 51 yards on four carries.
Ravens driving down a touchdown at home to Cleveland. Chiefs are punting. Everybody. Well, Mickey Hill's in 4th. It's good. Stu's ahead of us by 1.
GFFG.
Yeah. Houston ties up the game with a field goal. Justice Hill with a strong run. The Ravens are driving 2nd and 5 from the 5-yard line. Redskins are driving as well.
Buffalo's challenging the spot of this ball on this 3rd and 1 run. I'm wondering if the play got blown dead or if he thinks that there was some sort of forward progress.
This is just... Sorry, I just saw a play by the Ravens just now that was incredible. It's a know-nothing play when you look at it, but to me it speaks volumes about this team. Ingram pushes the pile 3 guys, and then his offensive line comes and just puts them right through to get a first down. Well, it's just that's just I like that style of football. Nice. Tennessee adds a field goal to their lead, up 17-7 on the road in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's a surprise. I think the most surprising game to me right now is Oakland up 2 scores against Indy in Indy.
But I thought, fumble Ingram and he recovers it. It was on the handoff. Excellent job, Mark Ingram.
Lamar Jackson is saying that's him.
Yeah.
Indy on the doorstep again in the red zone.
That could be a barn burner, it looks like.
Yeah, possibly.
Oakland's defense isn't really capable.
Well, they're shorthanded.
They're shorthanded. They're young. Oakland's going to be a good team, everybody. I actually believe that. Stafford might have fumbled in the at his own 5-yard line. We're gonna find out here. I really hope Ricky Wagner got this. Yes, Ricky Wagner, very good. What a heads-up play by the Lions lineman. He bailed out his quarterback there, who was a little reckless with the ball. Oh, it was a Chris Jones. Chris Jones is just a boss. What a good player. I don't know how the Chiefs didn't come up with this ball. It was in between Kendall Fuller's knees. Wow. Lions lead 10-3. What a play. I'd really like Carolina to win that game. That would do it for me.
Yeah, me too. Who do you like rest of your fantasy-wise? Dalvin Cook or Christian McCaffrey?
That's a great question. For me, Christian McCaffrey's the number 1 fantasy player because of usage.
Yeah.
Like the opportunity. I'd say that I think Christian McCaffrey's the best running back or anything. He wouldn't even make my top 10. I still think he's good. Maybe top 10's a bit tough, but I think he's good, but I don't think he's great or anything. But as far as fantasy, it comes down to usage. He gets more touches of the ball than any other player. He plays through injury, which that for me is obviously an asterisk. That's an extra double bonus for the fat guy. He's a viable option in the pass game. He's a viable option running in any which direction. Good, but not great at anything. And also, he doesn't have much competition behind him. It's not like they're going to sprinkle in Jordan Scarlett. Whereas spelling Dalvin Cook with Alexander Madison, that's not an unreasonable. That's good strategy, actually.
Yeah.
Whereas McCaffrey, you're just ghost riding the whip, right?
It's surprising how many snaps he's swallowed up in his career.
It must be most ever, I would think. His offenses are a lot faster than they used to be. 2nd and goal for the Ravens. Jackson with a crazy play.
That was really good.
Touchdown. Miles Boykin.
And a big first down pickup by James White here on a 3rd and 10.
Holding on the Lions.
Vontez Burfict ejected in the second quarter for Oakland. And Brissett only
Is that
3
really
completions.
that surprising?
No. Too bad there wasn't bets on guys to get ejected in games.
Pardon me, sir?
Said too bad there wasn't bets on guys to get ejected in games.
Yeah, I'll bet no a lot.
Justin Tucker out for the extra point to tie the game. And we're going to see a 2-minute drill from Cleveland after this. Tucker, good.
I feel like this team should be built for 2-minute drill.
Cleveland?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they should. I'm always going to talk. Yeah, I'm always going to talk about the O-line, but if they play at a faster pace and they can tire out defensive lines, the Cleveland team is dangerous as far as skill position.
Yet to come to fruition, though. Oh, Stafford's kind of throwing wobbly ones, eh? Lions are going to have to punt up 10-3. Surprising 10-10 tie between Miami and the Chargers. Miami at home. Oh, that was a wobbler. It went right through the hands of defender Brashad Breeland. Defending Kenny Golladay. Lions are going to punt with 8:18 left from their own end. 4th and 10.
This isn't good for the Bills. Tre'Davious White is down injured.
Tre'Davious White's such a strong player for that defense. Nice punt here from Sam Martin. Wow.
Good punt under pressure, too.
Taywan Taylor returning for the Browns. Brutal return. Probably at the 14-yard line. Wow, that was bad. Browns have more. Oh, but this kickoff got to the 1. If you could kick the ball to the 1 every time, that would be better.
The only thing is you can let it bounce and hopefully bounce in the end zone, but I guess a lot of teams aren't willing to take that risk. Yeah. Giants are up 2 even, and Daniel Jones has thrown 2 interceptions.
It's probably better he didn't catch that.
Shady McCoy in the open field. Puts them in field goal range.
Nah, he's making
Oh
guys
my
miss,
goodness.
McCoy.
Look at how he switches the hands with the ball here. Oh, they didn't show it. He rolled the ball up his hand and then grabbed it like this and then rolled it back down.
I gotta be honest though, I don't remember him fumbling too much. Oh, Landry with a big play here. This might be a touchdown for the Browns. Don't fall! Don't fall! Oh! To the 25-yard line. He was stumbling. Wow.
That might have been the worst blocking convoy I've seen.
Yeah, in a long time, yeah. Kelce with a grab. Chiefs driving.
This is the one thing that Landry can do.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. If that guy didn't grab his shoelaces, he would have gone for sure. Browns driving. I can't believe they're not. I guess you should. I think you don't need to take a timeout here.
No, just keep the clock running.
Yeah, take it now. Now take a timeout. There you go. That's fine. You know what they should just do? There should be a timeout button on the sideline. Like throwing a flag or telling a referee.
I'm fine with how it is. Tim Johnson looks like he's dressed up, ready to play some NFL Street.
Oh. Oh. Almost a fumble there by McCole Hardman, and unnecessary roughness for a body slam after the play.
Yeah.
Lions are destined to give up a touchdown here.
I never saw Chris Benoit or Kurt Angle get flagged for that. But they had bigger problems.
Redskins in the red zone. Indianapolis adds a field goal. Still down 11 at home to Oakland. Pretty safe cover there, Oakland. How's Big Ryan the Fat Guy doing? Recovering all but one game. That's
probably
decent.
Pretty well.
Yeah.
Right now, New England's winning their cover. Is that the only game you see?
Yeah. Winning their cover. Never mind what I said about us not being square. Wow, Chiefs not able to get in on the end zone on 2 rushing attempts from very close.
Andy Reid likes the lighter offensive lines. You can see from this replay, like every guy gets pushed back a yard. They're not meant to power run.
Well, this is an instance where it's not going to be that good. The knee of a lion keeping the ball out of the end zone. That's great. Cleveland driving at the 22, 1st and 10. 2 timeouts, 55 seconds left. There's going to be a pass interference call against or holding, something of that nature.
And Shady McCoy.
Touchdown. This is still a good half by the Lions, everyone. They're going to get the ball back, too. If they do a 4-minute drive, take it right down, put some points on the board, be nice. They're tied at 10 now with the Chiefs. Mayfield, an incomplete cat pass, batted down by Marlon Humphrey, who seems to be destined to have to guard Odell Beckham. I'd like the Browns to score a touchdown here. That'd be nice. It'd be nice for my day. Ooh. Oh, screen drop by Nick Chubb. Oh, the Browns. They always do this. Come on. This is so Brown-like. Beckham looks a little frustrated. Gotta be honest though, he hasn't had too much diva stuff happen in Cleveland. He's been adjusted to the change. 3rd and 10, let's go Browns. Mayfield. Oh, this should be a first down for Landry, who did a great job after the catch. Oh, this is a bad spot. That should be a first down. The Browns might go for it here on 4th and short. But I think this is a first down. Landry did a great job after the catch. This is a first down. I don't understand. It's not even close. Oh, they're measuring it. Kerryon Johnson with an excellent carry for the Lions. Nice catch by number 17 on the Lions. Another first down. Carolina with a score. Right on the road in Houston with backup quarterback. I love it. I love it, everybody. I love it. Landry got this first down. I don't get it. Everything's going nice this morning, everyone. Everything's going nice. Washington ends up with a field goal. And the Lions getting positive yardage on first down every drive or every set of downs. It's great. I like that. This is nice. Nice drive on the Lions, and they're taking the time right down too. They started the ball with 4 minutes left, tied at 10, and they're dictating the pace yet moving the ball methodically. I really like this. This is so clear, first down. Oh, here we go, Lions. Right on. Tight end screen to TJ Hawkinson, first down. It's fourth down. This is a travesty. That should have been first down for the Browns. I think Kitchens is going to go for it, and I think he should. You're tied at 7. I mean, a lot of people like taking the points in a game like this. Let's just go for it. You got 2 timeouts. It's not that. It's inches. You can't get inches with Chubb. He's going for it. I love it. This is what you need to do. Here we go. This is a really big play for the Browns here. This is a big play for their season. Cleveland Brown on the road at the 9-yard line maybe, and it's 4th and inches. Let's get it, guys. Let's do a run here. Let's just run to let's run to the right side. That'd be my plan. Here we go. Everyone's crowding the line. They had to have got this because this was a sneak. This has got to be in. I don't know why they're questioning this. If the Browns get jagged here. Yeah! First down, Cleveland. Right on. It was a sneak. Good job, Mayfield. He did a great job. He just found picked the right side of the A-gap. Cleveland first down, tied at 7, 24 seconds left. And I don't know how I'm missing it. I guess he had a 9-yard line. First and goal, 1 timeout left. That was awesome. It looks like Indy's going to kick another field goal here. Lamar Jackson doesn't look happy on the sidelines. Maybe he's not liking his performance so far. Bills with the ball on their own end. Big run here. Big run, Frank Gore. Big run. Finally taken down at the opposing 30-yard line. That's a 50-yard run with a late flag. Oh, no. Oh, no. Another touchdown by Tennessee, everybody. Batted down pass in the Cleveland game. Illegal hands to the face by New England. That run is going to stand and be tacked on extra. Gore looks tired, but he's been in the league for, I don't know, since I can remember. This is a great run by Frank Gore. Just toughness and balance. He doesn't have the back end speed, but touchdown for Eckler. The Chargers are up 17-10. The Lions with another Kerryon Johnson 9-yard gain on first down. Fantastic. There's a lot of action to keep up on. I want to see who's... Oh, Mayfield running.
And he doesn't throw it away?
No. Ooh. Thanks, honey. Little peanut butter reaction going on here. I hope no one has an allergy.
I heard lots of yelling.
It was a good, it's a good little, I don't know, burst of action, let's say. Cleveland went for it on 4th and 1. I liked it. I liked the call. And they were jagged. It was a first down anyways. They shouldn't have had to.
Carolina scored a touchdown.
Yeah. And Tennessee scored a touchdown too.
Wow.
Cleveland's gonna have to settle for a field goal, so it's all for naught. But I still like the moxie of these guys. The Lions might have been stopped on a 3rd and 1. I would go for this one as well. Maurice.
Kennedy?
This is the best spreading of peanut butter I've ever seen.
Okay.
Cleveland takes the lead.
Bit of a missed opportunity.
Their goal line, their red zone offense sucks.
It's such
It
a
shouldn't.
Njoku.
Yeah. Frank Gore had a big run, like a big one. Fourth and 1 here. Lions going for it. That is a complete offside on 98. Ah, false start Lions. Yeah. Frank Ragnow, that's a big gaff. It looks like they're staying on the... No, they're not. Lions kicking a field goal to take the lead. Who scored in the Tennessee game?
AJ Brown had 2 touchdowns. I don't know what's going on.
Corey Davis just got it.
It's like serious lag. You're fine. It's Corey Davis, you said?
Yeah. Three passing touchdowns from Mariota. That's it's a little rare. A lot of these are after the catch. It looks like. Well, they also stopped the Falcons on 4th down. Dwayne Haskins is playing quarterback for the Redskins. Everybody, interesting stuff.
That game's pretty interesting now. Washington Giants, couple rookies. I don't know why there's lag in my camera.
Giants in the red zone here. This is a great play by 23. Aldrich Rosas, 2 for 3 for field goals. A long of 36, and he's lining up to take another. Bills get some points on the board. Rosas with a weird kick. Chiefs aren't getting their big plays against the Lions here. This is just a really good job. This might be a nice blueprint for the rest of the league. Giants go into halftime leading 17-3. Then they'll be up against Dwayne Haskins making his first career minutes, playing his first career minutes. Chiefs kind of driving. First down to Sammy Watkins. Atlanta's in the red zone.
Hot Atlanta?
Hot Atlanta. Falcons are about to put 3 up on the board here with ageless wonder Matt Bryant. Really nice catch by number 31 of the Kansas City Chiefs. Looks to be Darrell Williams. Yes, it is. Bryant looks like he missed the field goal. They're going to have to take a field goal here, the Chiefs. Chiefs up to try and tie it up with Butker. And it's no good. That was good? Wow, my eyes suck then. Oh, I really couldn't tell with the depth. The kick somehow got through. That was a weird kick because it was a knuckleballer a little bit.
To try to put up 3?
No, Chiefs did. It's a tie game, 13-13.
Oh, okay.
Nice to have the dog in that spot.
Yeah.
Bills are going to get the ball back here, too. That's nice.
What's going on, Donnie?
Hey, BDD. Dolphins miss a field goal to cut their deficit. They're down 17-10 at halftime. Oakland in a surprise. They're upsetting 21-10 in Indianapolis. Giants up 17-3. Cleveland is up 10-7 at half. Tennessee's up 24-7 after a missed field goal. Squib kick the Chiefs do to the Lions. They're going to go 13-13 at a halftime tie. Yeah. Hope you're on Cleveland right now. It's a nice spread. Yeah, nice. BDD. That's looking good. Looking good.
That is looking good. That game got bet down quite a bit.
Yeah, it did. Pros must have been on the Raiders.
I guess so. I'm surprised by that.
I'm not. The Raiders team is built like they've underperformed in the last 2 games. They were great first game.
That's good. If that was your only play of the day, it's working out quite well.
It's, you know what, Donnie, I think you can agree. When you get like an early lead from a pretty big underdog, like 6 or more, it's just the best feeling. You're like, this is good. I can worry a lot less here. I have a lot of cushions. That's why dogs are the best. I get it. I pick them every week. Everyone lambasts me. No, you just pick dogs. I mostly pick dogs, yes.
You do what works.
Yeah, I do what works, exactly. Allen with a shot downfield. A little too far for Zay Jones. Yeah, no T.Y. Hilton. I mean, that shouldn't affect the line that much. It really shouldn't.
It might a little bit, but it shouldn't.
What is he worth? A quarter point?
Depends. Depends where that point is. But to the public, what is he worth? 2 points?
No, never that much. Maybe
to the
half.
Public?
Yeah.
He's one of the only known players on that team.
Yeah, but that's still. I think it's an overreaction, but maybe you're right. I'm open to being wrong. I'm never not open to being wrong.
Donnie says that Baker's looking okay today.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's where he is. He's an average quarterback right now in the league compared to the rest of the guys. So you expect somewhere between a little bit below and a little bit above average each week.
What a play by Brissett. There's a flag, though. This might be holding on the Colts. Buffalo going deep again. This has got to be a flag.
What a catch.
What a catch by Dawson Knox. Wow. I can't believe this catch by Dawson Knox. Oh, there was no chance that was a flag. I saw it. This is an incredible catch. What a play. A young tight end. Brissett just got smoked and he threw it.
36 seconds left in this Bills-Patriots first half.
Wow, man. On some of these plays by Tennessee, the play action is just being sold so well. That's what they have to do, though. How many guys you have to keep 8 guys in the box against Tennessee. You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Good job by them. Nice ball. That's a nice, easy pass. Nice touchdown, Rosen. Colts just missed a field goal. Adam Vinatieri, who's having a lot of tough time here. This is a remarkable gaffe by Josh Allen. He just got lost in the pocket and no one got open. So Buffalo is going to have a settle for a longer field goal attempt after an Allen sack. A sack of Josh Allen. Coverage has been incredible by these Patriots. Most sacks in the league, 16 for New England. 49 attempt here for
Fat Guy, your thoughts on Melvin Gordon coming back?
I think they're gonna ghost ride the whip because realistically, it's good for both of them. This is a nice thing. They both want to have success for different reasons. The Chargers, it's a zero sum. I mean, you're gonna get this guy that's not gonna be on your team next year. So, oh, how should I miss this field goal? That's unfortunate. You're gonna get a pretty decent, multifaceted running back. That you're not going to have next year, so you might as well just go all out. You might as well give McCaffrey usage. That'd be my. I mean, Eckler's a good enough player to push for snaps behind it, but I would really be testing the limits of Gordon. And Gordon wants to do the same because he wants to get paid next year. So it's kind of it's mutually beneficial. I think it's going to take 2 games though to kind of see the that kind of takeover. But I think it's going to be 80-20. I think maybe 85-15 for Gordon. I actually think that's going to happen. But Eckler's done so well that even if it went 50-50, that wouldn't surprise me. I just think I would want to get the absolute most out of him. Because, it's essentially a first-round pick walking out the door, right? Might as well go for it.
Yeah, I agree with the fat guy. I'd say Melvin Gordon's going to play 75-80% of the snaps with Eckler trickling in, and if Justin Jackson's healthy, he'll play a couple downs too.
Not many though.
Maybe a series. Probably not even a series. He might get some he might steal some red zone stuff just if Melvin Gordon breaks off a 70-yard run and then they want to have a guy in there who's not Eckler.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. But Gordon's a better player than either of those guys.
Yeah,
is he that much better? Not really.
Not really.
But he's still one of the best in the league. It's just a running back. There's not that much difference between any of them.
Which is bizarre, right?
Well, there is differences, but Melvin Gordon's if Melvin Gordon can break off a run and score a touchdown, that's really the only discernible difference between him and a bunch of other guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Odell had no catches in the first half. Apologies for my camera today, guys. I'm not sure why I'm getting a ton of lag. But only way I can fix is if I restart everything. So that would take us off air for a few minutes. What team makes a comeback in the second half? Probably Baltimore, Kansas City. Let me pull up all the scores. I think Houston is probably the most likely. They're down 7. Donnie, I'm going to take the stream down for a bit. I'm going to try to fix my camera and hopefully bring you guys a little bit better product going into the rest of today's games. So we will be back on in a bit.